This configuration, we'll be looking at channel navigation category hierarchy. So our channel that we just created needs a new navigation hierarchy that would be presented on our e-commerce site. And that is different from the commerce product hierarchy that we have seen until this point. So let's take a look at and understand what it really means. If you go to the e-commerce site, this is a default e-commerce site, and you can see that this navigation categories that you are seeing for the products, this is something which is very unique and specific to this online store. And the online store that is underlying for this e-commerce site is powering this categories hierarchies. So let's take a look how we can go about configuring those. So for that, we'll go to channel navigation categories. And here we're going to create a new channel navigation categories. Adventure Works. So I'm going to call it Adventure Works channel navigation. All right, and I'll start creating a category hierarchy. So the first one, I'm going to call it root. As mentioned earlier, friendly names are important because the names that you saw on the e-commerce site, that is getting powered by friendly names. So if you miss to change friendly names, it would by default, everything would start showing up as new categories. All right, so first node that we are creating here, we are going to call it Action Sports. Then below Action Sports, we are going to create Skiing. And we'll go back up to the Action Sports level, and then we'll create one more category which we're going to call Snowboarding. And we go to the root level, and then we're going to create one more node at the root level. Apparel. And as apparel child node, we're going to create accessories. Go back to apparel, create a child node. Let's call it clothing. And back at the apparel level, call it a footwear. Then at the root level, we're going to create a new category node called camping and hiking. Oh, so that is a mistake. Yeah, if you don't pay attention, you might end up creating the node at the wrong level. So there is no easy way to change this mistake. So correct this mistake. So or change the node. So you have to delete this, unfortunately, and create it again. Yes. So I needed to go to the root level to create a new category node, which is camping and hiking. Friendly name, camping and hiking, and now it is correct. And now we will create one more level down, which is backpacking packs. Going back to camping and hiking, and we'll create another child node. This is called tents. All right, and then at the root level, we're going to create one more node. We are calling it exercise. Exercise. All right, and below exercise, we're going to create one node called cardio equipment. All right, so now we have completed this category hierarchy setup, which is going to be used for channel navigation. And now this hierarchy is what is going to be shown on our e-commerce portal. But before that happens, we need to do a few more things. First, we will go back to our navigation hierarchy, which is channel AdventureWorks channel navigation that we just created, and the backpacking packs, we are going to add products. So we're going to add the product that we created, 75,001. 75,001 is added. Okay, and then we are also going to add the product attribute groups. So we're going to add the backpack product group, attribute groups. Which has frame type and backpack usage. Okay, and you can just ignore this warning message. So far we have created a new category channel navigation category hierarchy, and we have added a product and a product attribute group to it. I thought I added, I think it didn't get that. Okay, it's been added. All right. Now that we have created the hierarchy, we're going to associate it with our product attribute features, right? So we need to be able to map it to the product attributes. So we're going to go to channel categories and product attributes. So here we're going to map this to our AdventureWorks B2C store. So we're going to click edit, and here we have associated this with the navigation hierarchy, and then here if it is shown as a SharePoint, it should be default dimension groups for refiners. So that would enable the refiners to work. And then we click on the attribute metadata, and we click on camping and hiking, and this is where we have to go and enable these attributes to be shown on the channel. So once you click show on the channel, it would become searchable, retrievable, and can be refined. So this setup is important for us to be able to show these attributes at the product pages at the e-commerce portal. And once we are done with the changes, we'll go back and publish channel updates, and this is gonna run batch job in the background if you have set up batch processing, and it will publish the channel updates. So click OK. So this completes the configurations that we needed with regard to product attributes and channel navigation categories.